Hey guys, I have a small pantry tour for you today. Now, a couple disclaimers. As I said, it's a pantry tour, not a true organization video. So when I open this door, you're not going to see like perfectly organized items, perfect neat rows, and perfect little bins labeled just right. This pantry is a work in progress. My husband and I kind of touched up on it a week ago, but yeah, it's not perfect. And the second thing, I'm sorry for the lighting. The sun, which is my natural source of light in this kitchen, is not cooperating today. It's being blocked by a bunch of clouds. So, yep, this is what we've got to work with today. So bear with me as usual. So, here's the light. So this little light here, because this pantry doesn't have a light switch, is from Walmart. It was like $3 years ago, but it's what we use for camping as well. So it's in our camper just to have a nice little battery light, and it works well. So starting at the top. So my whole tips for organizing a pantry, or somewhat organizing it, is using every bit of space possible. So using the depth and the height. So these, what are these, shelves were original, but my husband took a shelf out of a different closet and we weren't using that top shelf. So he installed that for me. So we recycled, parts, and it works well. So that's where I put all of my K-cups. I'm in the process of trying to find a reusable K-cup cup so that I don't have to have all of these and I can just use ground coffee from Costco because it's a lot cheaper. But as of right now, that's what we're using. We're using K-cups still. So that's at the very top because I do have a K-cup holder and I just don't need the box down. I like it up and out of the way. I also have some rice that I don't really use that's unopened, and pasta. The reason why that's up there is because this is not a very pasta loving house. My husband and son don't like pasta. I'm the only pasta eater, so I don't make it very often. But as a couponer, you know that you can pretty much get some pasta once or twice a year for free from like Kroger coupons and Ibotta deals. So I do have pasta, and I do like having lasagna from the dollar store. Like, they're right there, that blue box. They're the best no-bake lasagna noodles, just so you know. Okay, so next shelf is cereal, which I just got from Kroger. And, oops, sorry. This cereal was from Costco. Don't get it. It was in a 3-pack. It was months ago, so I doubt they even have it anymore. But yeah, kind of struggling to get through those. My son liked one of the boxes that was like the Quaker oat squares, and so he ate that. I tried to eat another one, and it just wasn't good. And I love Special K. So, yep, this channel you will find really fair reviews on things. I will tell you if I love something, and I'll tell you if I didn't like something. In this little container up here, this is like a Rubbermaid container. It's some loose packets of oatmeal that we need to get through. Some crackers, some nuts, and then this is like my packaged chips and stuff. There's like pork rinds back there, and I can see, the thing I like about these shelves, which came with the house, is that I can see, and plus I'm 5'2", I'm really short, so I can look way under there. And there's the pasta sauce for the pasta at the very top, and like I said, I just don't use it. So if you're struggling to find space in your pantry and cabinets, just know that you can do that. Just push stuff in the back that you don't use that often. One of my tasks I'm doing is my husband 3D printed some label holders that will go onto the shelves so that I can know that, yeah, pasta sauce is back there. So yep, there's that. Next shelf is really unorganized, according to some people, but I can see things in the back. So there's sauces and an open bag of rice, and this is the one we use the most often. That's why it's down here where I can grab it and see it. Some juice packets, and some cornbread mixes. So once I get the labels on there, it'll be even easier to see. But yeah, that's everything I have there. I like to have a good amount of, like, there's like 3 bottles of ranch because we go through one in like 2 weeks if we're eating salads or get some pizza or something. Next shelf down is canned goods. We like our canned goods. This is just what's in our working pantry. We also have a bunch of canned goods in my long-term storage. So if you're interested in seeing how I keep those, please comment below and I'll be more than welcome to showing you that. It's not that big. We don't have a basement or anything. It's just some extra, mostly canned food for my family in case something happened. So again, it'll be easier once things are labeled, but as you can see, I can see things. It's like vegetables and beans and meats and so on. And this Vienna sausage is actually from Hawaii. I can't find the yellow and orange cans here. We can only find the blue, the Armor. And these, the yellow and orange ones, they just taste better. They're from Hawaii. My family sent them to me. And some open peanut butter. And we do go through this peanut butter. We use half of each in a month. The 3 of us do eat a lot of peanut butter. Down here is my baking and sweets. So I've got a couple unopened things of chocolate from Hawaii there. I've got some drinks. I've got some almond milk back there, my pineapple juice from Trader Joe's, all my baking goods, a bunch of protein pancake mixes. Now, this Krusteaz brand, no, that's just the regular one. This Krusteaz protein pancake mix, it's the best. I think it's better than any of the other like healthy pancake mixes, much better than Kodiak cakes. My husband and son like that, but the fact that there's not sugar in it, I just miss a little bit of it. And yes, you can put some sugar replacement in there, but I just really like the Krusteaz protein pancakes. And what else? So down here is the heavy stuff. So way back there, underneath everything, is some bottles of water, like the 1 gallon bottles of water. That's our emergency stash of water. I believe you should have 1 gallon of water per person per day. And yeah, so that's where our water is back there. I'm not going to actually dig back there and show you. I just know it's there. And in this red and black Trader Joe's bag is some camping food that's just ready to go. There's some canned goods, some more s'mores, supplies, cooking oil, stuff like that. That's just easier for me to just grab and go when we go camping. It's just one less thing to have a bunch of dry things ready. And then I also pack like eggs and the perishable stuff in a cooler. So that just helps me. So some drinks down here. I have a full thing of Pediasure. That's sort of kind of emergency drink for my son. He drank it. The doctor had him drink it years ago to gain weight, and he doesn't really need it anymore. But I like to have it as an emergency stash. It's like 250 calories per bottle, which is pretty good. And when it gets close to date, I start giving it to him like when we go camping, just because he's burning off so much calories running around, and it's just easier to grab a couple bottles of those and stick it in a bag than bring in like milk or anything, especially when he was younger and was needing to drink milk. And I've got my canned drinks. Ale 8 because we're in Kentucky. Yes, the bottles are better, but the cans are easier to store and throw in a cooler and not have to worry about. It takes up less space. My big old thing of Costco water. My husband's beer. And we have some lentils and stuff back here that I use quite often. Extra protein pancake mix, that because this one up here is almost empty. So I'm about to stick that in there. And yeah, there's some more. He likes these. I tried it. I didn't like it. And there's some leftover Pediasure in there too. But these Orgain Kids Protein, they're often on sale at Costco. And with I bought a rebate making them cheaper than the Pediasure. They're lower in calorie, but same thing. It's just nice to have, nice to take to the park with us just throw it in a cooler. It's ready to go. My son doesn't really care for juice all that much. He drinks a lot of water and milk, so it's a nice little treat to have. Okay, and this is from Amazon. Oops. I can link it below if I can find it. It's several years old, but it's actually a dog food holder. Yeah, and their sticker's still on there. Airtight with wheels, 33 quart capacity. So yeah, it's marketed for dog food, and it came with a little pink scoop that my son took and he plays with. But I like it, and again, like I said in the disclaimer, it's not perfect. But there's all his snacks. He likes to have these Nutri-Grain bars for breakfast once in a while. Just a whole bunch of snacks. There's toast and cheese crackers. Yeah. And more snacks down here. There's a random bag of Wisps that are pretty close to expiration, so we need to eat that. And a whole bunch of other snacks. But his job is to help Mama, and he throws, I open the boxes of stuff from Aldi and Costco, and he throws them in here. So I don't expect it to ever be perfect, because that's our little snack area. I don't think it has to be perfect. But I do love this. I do love that it's on wheels. I can pull it, really, really easy. My husband thought it was weird because we don't own a dog to have a dog food container, but I mean, it's in packages, so what's the difference between that and throwing it up here in a bin, in an open dollar store bin, which also works if you want to do it that way. But I have the room here, so I like it like that. And my husband's beer, if I didn't mention that. And I do have some of these bags that I use for when we have a picnic or something. Oh, I almost forgot all this stuff. This is a Tupperware Halloween container. It's a Tupperware brand. It's really huge, if you can't tell. I'm not really sure how I can show that. It's really big, but our pantry had this random nail up there all these years, and we never had anything on it. I don't know what someone else had there, but I used to have this orange container down here, just sitting here. But up here, I like it because I can't get to it, because I can get it down. Yep. It's our chocolate stash. So there's s'more stuff, around the Easter egg. I don't know if anything's in there. Some Kirkland chocolate. And this is the big bag, by the way. I like to get these around Christmas time because I bake a lot and it's almost empty. So I'm probably going to have to add some chocolate chips to a shopping list somewhere. So yeah, this used to be down here, but we used what we had, and the fact that there was a nail up there and it fits perfect up there, and it's more out of sight, out of mind. I used to have my chocolate stashed in a clear Rubbermaid container like this, and we ate it way too much. So this works a lot better for us. And then here, this also came with the house. I've never had it just right, but there's a blue apple that's for the produce drawer, and I think it works pretty well. Some coffee to go cups, some dried mango that was from a friend, and some gummy worms that I need to use, probably make some dirt cake with. That's really the only time we use gummies. My son's not a big gummy fan. I used to be, but the only way I like it now is chocolate covered gummy bears. And some applesauce that he needs to use. I didn't like it. I thought it tasted really artificial, but he likes it. This birthday cake, ZZ's applesauce. So if you're struggling to have your kid eat some form of fruit, I'd suggest trying this. And because now he eats all kinds of applesauce. And then this is just one last thing of the bubble fruit. I think Del Monte brand maybe. Oh, and talking about applesauce, I wanted to show you this. This was on sale on Amazon. I think it was $1 off. But it's this Brainiac cinnamon applesauce. And I know they have strawberry applesauce as well. But it has omega-3s in it, which I thought was kind of cool. And my son liked it. I had a major mom fail about a year ago. He was on an applesauce kick, and he was eating a lot of cinnamon applesauce. I'm like, oh, okay, let me try to switch you to unsweetened. and that was a major fail. Yeah, no one likes unsweetened applesauce, especially kids, when they're used to some of the sugar, and I don't think it's that bad. But yep, that is my little pantry. Again, it's for a family of 3, 2 adults and 1 child. If you have any questions, suggestions, comments, please let me know below. And as always, I hope you enjoyed this video and give me a thumbs up. And I do videos like this. I do mostly couponing and grocery hauls. So, yep, I hope you subscribe and be a part of my little YouTube family I have going. And I hope everyone has a great and blessed day. Thanks. Bye.